with 100% certainty, I know of one problem that each and every one of us will have when you're moving outside the US. We're going through it now, so let's talk about it. As much as you try, and trust me, I try extremely hard, you can't plan for or solve a problem that you don't know exists. Currently, for me, that's been the way my family is adjusting. Here are two things that I didn't think of that I'm working through right now. First is my daughter. There's a 2 hour time difference between where I am in Costa Rica and Florida. And the fact that the difference is so small, it has almost made her jet lag worse. I've had days where she goes to bed at 4 o'clock p.m., sleeps through the night, but also waking up periodically at, say, midnight, 1. On average, she's going to bed around 6 or 7, which to her feels like 8 p.m., which is her normal bedtime back in the States. But that sleep schedule has thrown off her eating habits, breastfeeding times, which is also creating a more difficult adjustment for my wife. Like all problems, these are things we can work through, but they're things I certainly didn't expect. The second, my wife is struggling with her perceived freedom a bit. There's still a general discomfort in terms of traveling alone or with my daughter and her by themselves, places like the library or the beach, areas we're pretty close to. She doesn't understand the language. We expected that to be somewhat of a problem, but many people here do speak English. That still hasn't necessarily gave her that warm and fuzzy. Ultimately, these are issues of adjustment, and I share because beauties like this bring me and my family daily joy. But there's no such thing as a perfect place, and I think acknowledging that there will be pits and valleys, that touch of realism that you'll need to make it long term. Remember, you cannot solve problems you don't know exist, but you can work through them as they come. I hope it helps.